It's nice to just sit and watch the river go by. The rain is out, so the mosquitoes are down, and well, they're not out, but this is what it is. We're just about to start our second day. Life is good. We have our intrepid filmmaker here. Justin has been just a rock. He's been getting everything that he's hoping for. Well, at least I hope he's getting it, but he's got some great shots. There's the inevitable pipeline in the background, the whole reason for the highway, and the truck just racing. They go hell-bent for leather once they get down the hills, and try to make as much as they can. Welcome to Alaska. What you see behind me is Toolik Lake. That guy down there is a area which is bounded by the University of Alaska. They use it as a research for climate change and weather patterns and all the other good things that I really don't understand and probably won't know enough about. It's also one of the very few places in Alaska where you can fly a drone along this route as an outsider, and if I get the chance, I'll maybe put a couple up there. But I just wanted to show you what Alaska looks like. It is an amazing countryside. We are north of the Arctic Circle, north of the tree line. So as you can tell, just brush and tree until we get to, of course, the Dalton Highway. One that heads all the way up to the northernmost place in Alaska that you can drive, and was the starting point for Tim and Leanna's work. But I'll tell you, it is a beautiful spot, and you cannot go wrong with the process. The Brooks Ranges are right behind us, still yet to be cycled over. But here we go. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely and completely full of mud. Let me see if I can get to some of these vehicles, including ours. And we have seen a little bit of mud. But I'll tell you, when the sun comes out and everything dries up, it's an amazing spot. And with the rolling hills and the streaming sunlight, it's just picture perfect. So here we are. Welcome to Alaska. Hope you're having a great time. Okay, I don't know if you can hear this because the wind is up, but the setting sun is just doing wonders to these mountains. They are so beautiful. It's amazing. Red sky over there behind us. Check that out. Here it is. It's after midnight. I can't tell what time it is. After midnight sometime. And the sun is still on its way down. What a beautiful spot. I'm just going to end over here. I do believe this is the first tree I've seen since I left Dead Horse. It's not much of a tree, but when you're this far north and you're surrounded by absolutely amazing mountains, you are eking out whatever life you can get. Interesting things. This guy, I bet, in order to get those 5.5 feet high, maybe 6 feet, that's probably taken 40 or 50 years, I guess. When you do adverse conditions, you don't grow very much. You take advantage of whatever little bit of soil you can find and whatever growing season you can get, and the rest you just hunker down and endure. Kind of like our friends are doing over here, they are going to be getting on their bikes, heading up north here, and going up those mountains. I think when they're on the big path up, heading up the hill, they'll just want to hunker down and endure as well. Alright, we are almost at the Adigan Pass. The rain is coming down. The wind is cold. It is totally atmospheric. And these are beautiful mountains. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get over to that rock right there. This is Brooks Range. It is just majestic. I don't know if you can see all the things that I can see, obviously not, but hopefully this will give you some idea of what we're driving through. And we're gonna get up and get to Tim and Leanna. Although we have a truck on our posterior, so we may just wait on that one. I might pull off, because he's pulling up awful quick. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Let him go by. Back on the trail. Today is day 4. We've actually had a small amount of sun and much drier roads and much smoother roads than we had yesterday, that's for sure. We are going to enjoy the day, and at the end of it will be Coldfoot Camp, where there might just be hot fries, chance to dry off, and a cup of tea. I will be in a glorious mood, and hopefully I will see you there. In the meantime, I'll just be quiet and let us catch up to Tim and Leanna. Insert background music here. Our intrepid explorers cycling their way down to Patagonia, having to deal with crazy trucks going by them and splashing them. It's been quite a muddy adventure. Alright, and we will pass them by. Away we go. Give them the slow down. We will hop on over and see what they're up to. The Dietrich River, which, if I remember right, is the halfway point. And it is a glorious halfway point. Such a beautiful place, an amazing mountain, so much so that Justin is just about ready to snap some incredibleness. But this is our road forward, heading south, heading back to civilization, heading back to hopefully a shower and a wash of an incredibly dirty van. That one, right there. So here we are, looking basically out on the other side of Brooks Range. We're on the south of it now, just coming up to the last few hills. You'll notice it's stretching east-west, but welcome to an Alaskan summer. The flowers are out, making the most of whatever heat, light, and day they can, and everything is a beautiful green. Down there, if you can see, the truckers are heading on down the road, stretching all the way from here to Deadhorse. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but there is no picture that will be able to accurately capture this, and not enough words. This is Alaska, just on and on and on. 65-million-year-old rocks, rolling hills scraped clean, and low grass and tiny little ground-hugging shrubs as far as the eye can see. You go down really low, you can look in. There's little berries. That's the low-lying evergreen, related to the trees, but never going to make it anywhere near as far in that. Little berry down there is what our whimbrels are going to be feeding on when they're not chewing on mosquitoes and other bugs. Anyways, it's amazing just looking out at all this.